Hello, and thank you for coming back to the channel. Today, well, I'm going to cover one of my favourite games of all time. I know I do tons of content on Tekken, but you know the one Tekken I've never done a video on is Tekken 5 on the PlayStation 2. Now Tekken 5, if you ask me, is the only game in the Tekken series that can really hold a candle to Tekken 3. Now Tekken 3 is the best because it's a masterpiece and what it meant at the time when it came out, but on the PlayStation 2 era, that was Tekken 5. Tekken 5 was just... I mean, Tag Tournament was very good. Tekken 4 wasn't that great, but when 5 came out, my god, it's really, really good. And there's so many different modes in it. I'm not going to cover all the modes today. I'm just going to cover... well, just go through a storyline of one of the characters, because actually in the days when they did actually have a decent storyline in it. I mean, they do have a survival time attack. There is a side sort of Tekken Force kind of mode of it, and they've also got the originals of Tekken's 1, 2 and 3 arcade editions on the actual disc, so that was pretty cool. But I think the best thing to do is just show you. So tonight, for your viewing enjoyment, please sit back, relax and enjoy. This is Tekken 5 on the PlayStation 2. I love that sound. I'm not gonna lie, it's just one of the best sounds in the world ever. And that one, it's or the splooge noise, as it's known as. I cannot believe I've never actually covered this game. This is, oh yes, this is a Namco game, so therefore while it's loading we get to play some rail shooter. I mean, I think Tekken 1 had Xevious as its I mean, this is really cool. Instead of sitting there watching a loading screen for like the nth time, you get to play a shooter. And not that I'm particularly good at shooters. I don't actually know which Namco shooter this is. Please pop it down in the comments if you know, because I don't really know my shooters. I bet Bloggo's pal knows. He'll take one look at this and go, yeah, it's this game. But yeah, rest assured, do not adjust your sets. This is in fact a Tekken 5 video. But this is arguably one of the best Tekkens. Is it better than 3? It's definitely up there. Because he just grabs him by the top of his head. So that's the storyline behind Tekken 5. Heihachi Mishima has been killed. Let's go into story mode. Because that's what we should have done, so we can actually start unlocking people.
Asuka Kazama.
Yeah, here we go. That's better.
Asuka Kazama. She was taught Kazama-style martial arts by her father. She was known as a nosy kid who liked to fix other people's problems, usually by knockout.
She's badass, isn't she? This is why she's one of my favourite characters.
Asuka came home one day to find that an unknown man had destroyed the dojo and put her father in the hospital. A detective from Hong Kong tells her the man will be in the King of Iron Fist Tournament 5. This one's personal. Get ready for the next battle.
Right, here we go. Story battle. That's what I was trying to do. However, the result is still the same. It's a double perfect. Okay, that's probably just a gimme because it was like the start of the game.
Get ready for the next battle.
Steve Fox.
Fight.
Oh, it's 3 perfects in a row. I'm starting to get a big head now. I know it's only going to get harder, so I'm not going to sit here and rest on my laurels and say, oh, look how good I am at Tekken. So I'm not that good. Oh, there we go. There goes the perfect streak, but it's different to like some of the other retro videos that I do, where I literally am playing for the first time. This isn't my first rodeo in Tekken, as you know. But I love this game, and I just can't believe I haven't covered Tekken 5 yet. I think it's the only Tekken I haven't.
Fight.
Walk straight into that.
You win round 2. Fight.
Yep, that combo still it. So she doesn't have that really vicious running low kick though that I always seem to use to death.
You win. Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, and of course this was obviously where Feng started in Tekken.
ちょっとあんた、この辺で中国人憲法家見んかった？ここってあからさまに中国武術いう感じの。おった、お前やろ絶対。
没错，我叫冯威。
ほとんど敵や。覚悟し。
Was that the storyline? I didn't realize Asuka and Feng were kind of linked that way. I just know Asuka is kind of the rival of Lily. Oh, fucking rolled out the way of that, but not out the way of that.
You win round 2. Fight.
Yes, I mean the moves lists are severely less than like 7 is now.
私は勝ったけど。さて、敵は撃った。こっからはうちの腕試しや。
Get ready for the next battle.
They're just getting bigger. There's Marduk.
Round 1. Fight.
Are we in Small's lair? What's all the gold everywhere? And there's a perfect.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
But as I was playing like Tekken 3 the other night, for me, I'm just I'm trying to go back to basics with lots of the Tekken, see if I can make myself a better player. That, you know, if I can master the older ones, certainly in terms of controlling the space, that makes me a better player in 7. So it is good to revisit. 100%.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1.
Jack.
Fight.
I can't remember how many levels are in the old Tekkens. It's about 10, isn't it? Well, Tekken 3 was 10. I mean, I'm talking before it went cack in 7 and they didn't bother with this frickin' storyline, and I'm actually struggling here. Damn it!
You lose. Round
Let my guard down. Wrong time.
fight.
It's because I've got nothing to capitalise that juggle off. Well, I just need to concentrate. I think I got complacent, which is one of the biggest mistakes you can make in games like this. And then I reply with a perfect.
You win.
あんた弱いわ。
Get ready for the next battle.
I forgot how good this game is. This game is just so good. It feels awesome.
Fight. You win. Round 2. Fight.
Well, and of course, as you know, Julia Asuka is my my original dream team. Oh. Oh, shit's landing my fucking head. I can't do anything. I'm stuck. Literally just stuck.
You lose. Final round. Fight.
See, the computer always manages to roll out the way of shit like that when you've got him in that position, but it's just... Okay, you're ignoring my fucking moves now, Julia. I'm inclined to get pissed off. It's got nothing to follow up that high launch. At least you had something in Tekken's
Get ready for the next
Tag Tournament
battle.
6 and 7. Oh, crap. Roger.
Round 1.
Sorry, Roger Jr. See, all I seem to have left is... Oh, flippin' heck. What the fuck? Why is Roger really fast? Okay, I'm struggling now. Talk about ramping up the difficulty. I have to get a flipping A game out now.
Round 2. Fight.
No, you don't. Why is Roger so fast? And why did I have so much trouble with a fucking kangaroo then?
You
今
win.
日はこんぐらいで許したるわ。
My god. Wasn't expecting it to be that difficult then. Really not. Ah. We have a Devil Jin. And a Jinpachi who...
KO.
Ah.
Get ready for the next battle.
ああ、誰やあれ。私生きて帰れるんかしら。まあ逃げたら帰って危ない言うのは間違いないみたいなんで。行くで、バケモン。
Round 1. Fight.
Oh yes, I forgot that Jin... 2 moves. 2 fucking moves. I forgot the level of fucking bullshit of Jinpachi.
Fight.
It's just, his damage output is ridiculous. But there we go. He gets a knee for that prick. Oh, fucking hell. Because I'm always having to go at Azazel from 6, just being OP, and I completely forgot how much of a fucking cheat Jinpachi is in this.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
That's not what I did. But just got to chip away at him.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, that fucking fireball. It's ridiculous. There should never be something like that. I mean, Tekken isn't about fireballs. It never has been. That's why I don't like Akuma and alike in Tekken 7. Fuck you, Jinpachi. That's how we do it. Look, I'm playing Asuka not like how I normally play her. Just because you're a fucking cheap piece of shit.
You win.
Try about Asuka's ending? Go on, let's have Asuka's ending, shall we? Well, if he's got broken neck, you probably shouldn't move him. Well, this just got awkward. Well, they're both Kazamas, aren't they? I always thought they were cousins. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is story mode of Tekken 5. I'm sure there's lots of other bits of Tekken 5 I could cover, but I'm not going to compete with the music on this particular occasion. I'm going to call it a video here. So guys, if you have come this far, thank you very much for choosing to spend your time with me. If you like this video, please drop a little like, perhaps subscribe to the channel if you're new. So yeah, look, there's no huge surprise. I'm a massive fan of the Tekken series, and specifically Tekken 5. My god, I forgot what an absolute pig Jinpachi was as a boss. He's definitely one of the tougher bosses in the Tekken series, but it is really good. There's so many modes in Tekken 5 which I haven't explored. Would you like to see a video of things like the time attack? And I think there was the Devil Within. There was like a side mission, a bit like the Tekken Force, which was on this, as well as this also got the original arcade versions of Tekkens 1, 2, and 3, which is really cool. Nice little Easter egg for Tekken fans out there. But if that's the sort of thing you want to see, just pop it down in the comments, and I'll probably do a video on it in the future, because it's not like I don't make enough Tekken content. But seriously, Tekken 5 is nearly as much of a masterpiece as Tekken 3. Tekken 3 for me is still the best Tekken in the whole series because of the impact that it made back in the day. I mean, Tekken 7 is very good, but again, doesn't have the storyline that like Tekken 5 does, or the extra modes. Doesn't have survival, doesn't have time attack, whereas this one does. And it introduced like one of my favourite characters in the series, which is Asuka. And that for me is why Tekken 5 is always going to have that special place in my heart as one of the best fighters of all time. But guys, what do you think of Tekken 5? Is Tekken 5 as good as I am bleating about? What do you think? Please pop that down in the comments and we can have a little chat about it, because I love talking about Tekken. But guys, I'm going to leave this here. So thanks again for watching. Stay safe and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.